Focus. Ideate. Innovate. Enable.
With over 3 decades of strong experience in the vocational skilling and non-formal academic curriculum-based training programs, Aptech is one of the industry pioneers in India. Established in 1986, Aptech has effectively ventured into diverse sectors ranging from IT training, media and entertainment, beauty and wellness, and preschool segment, among others, with a presence through over 800 centers globally. And now I'm in conversation with the CEO and MD of Aptech, Mr. Anil Pant. Welcome to the show, Anil.
Thank you.
Aptech has been in the learning industry for over 33 years now. What is your brand philosophy and how are you staying true to it?
When you look at the brand philosophy, Lata, it's about empowering students to get their first job. Over the last 33 years, 7 million students, various brands that we have, these skills that students need in each of these brands are very, very different. So when you look at the brand philosophy, it is about ensuring that the student gets the learning outcome that the industry needs to hire them. And that, as a result, has led in almost a 100% placement record for our students.
So what's been your revenue model?
So the revenue model works on a completely asset-light model where the franchisee is the delivery partner. We take care of the technology, the delivery, the pedagogy, the hiring of trainers, training the business partners, people in terms of enabling them to deliver courses well and as per the brand guidelines. And if you look at our Q2 results, they're a reflection of the revenue model, because compared to the previous year Q2, where we had about 50 crores of top line and about 2.88 crores of bottom line, this year's Q2 results have been a 20 crore increase in revenue, from 50 to 70, and a bottom line increase from 2.88 crores to 17.1 crores. So that shows you that the revenue model is working. And all these structural changes that we've made over the last 3 years in the organization are beginning to yield results now.
How are you leveraging technology and innovation in your business model?
If you look at our media and entertainment business, traditionally it used to be taught either through books or through monitors in the online mode. We've just transformed it because we've used augmented reality in the entire media and entertainment course, where the student actually sees the object in 3 dimensions.
Right.
So we invested a lot of money in completely augmenting the media and entertainment course. We've actually created a platform which is fairly unique, where the students can actually exhibit their portfolios. Students comment on other students' portfolios, and these portfolios are visible to recruiters. So today we've exposed this to, I think, about 400 potential recruiters, and we've got almost about maybe another about 1,500 of them lined up to come in here.
Right. All right. Thank you so much for speaking to us today, and we wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you so much, Lata. Thanks for having us.
Under individual training, Aptech offers career and professional training through its multi-brands such as Arena Animation, one of the leading animation institutes in India that was launched in 1996. The brand imparts quality education for the media and entertainment industry. Arena offers basic and advanced career courses in animation, VFX and multimedia through its wide network of 210 centers across the country, and currently has 25,000 plus students studying. Another flagship brand of Aptech is Maya Academy of Advanced Cinematics. Acquired in 2010, MAC offers a vast experience of training in 3D and 2D animation, VFX, gaming, filmmaking, broadcast, AR and VR, web and graphic designing, among others, that can lead to specialized training and job opportunities with major Indian and international studios. The brand has its presence across 140 plus centers and currently has close to 20,000 students studying.
I found out about Arena from online advertisements, and I chose to study here because of their reputation about good teachers and their good faculty. It has improved my skills in certain levels that I didn't know existed in me, and it has improved me in many departments that I was weak at first, for example, hand drawings and digital painting.
Lakme Academy, powered by Aptech, was launched in 2015 and is now present across 115 centers. The Academy provides foundation and advanced courses in hair, skin and makeup. The courses integrate soft skill development along with technical training to ensure an all-round customer satisfaction. The Academy has multiple course cycles and at any given point has 8,500 plus students studying.
When I came here, I got to know a lot of advanced treatments which involves in skin as well. Then in makeup, there's nothing like only bridal makeup. There are a lot of occasions which people have to attend, subtle makeup, nude makeup, party makeup, different looks, different texture, which is very important on every skin type, and according to the skin type as well, you do the makeup. And in hair, the haircuts which are taught here, which is very precise, detailed haircuts which they teach here. Then treatments which we go from here is also very important. And if you like, if I go for an interview as well, so I will be I'll be recognized as a professional cosmetologist rather than just a parlor or something, normal salons which they give you a certificate which doesn't recognize much.
Aptech Montana International Preschool is the early childhood education arm of Aptech. With a successful chain of tech-enabled preschools, Montana is known for their innovative approach to learning by offering smart, secure and stimulating learning environment for children. The school provides a research curriculum and programs for the pre-nursery to nursery wings, facilitating an all-round development of the child. And now I'm in conversation with the Executive Director and President of Aptech, Anuj Kakkar. So Anuj, let's take it from the top. How has the brand evolved over these years?
Well, when we started off in the mid-80s, we started off as a trainer in the IT space. If you remember, IT in those days was just coming into its own. There was very little of IT really happening.
Right.
But so it was through efforts of companies like Aptech that the whole manpower to the industry of IT came in. And from there, when in the 90s, we started looking at growth opportunities. So that's when we started looking at what was then the multimedia space. So it was a fast growing space. So we entered with a brand called Arena Multimedia. And then we kept on adding newer dimensions, newer growth areas to our progress path.
Right. So what have been some of your key milestones that you would like to count?
So we started being associated as an IT player. You know, people who have lived the 80s and the 90s still associate ourselves with the IT space. But Aptech is a far bigger company. Not only in India, we're in more than 30 countries across the world. And what we do in India, we do exactly the same thing abroad. And we are largely there in the underdeveloped and the developing world. So today, really in true sense of the word, we are a global learning organization of Indian origin.
All right. So the government launched the Skilling India program to empower the youth. What do you think is the future of the skilling industry?
We've covered a vast number of domain areas that includes IT, beauty, animation, visual effects, hardware networking, airport management, and a host of other areas which are there in the government's program as well. So we are totally integrated with the government's vision, and we have our own path that we have carried forward. If you look at the changes, there are high chances that the technologies that we ourselves are today teaching are going to become obsolete in an X number of years.
True.
So we have to empower our people with not only the technology skills, which we are going to make them employable today, but empower them with skills which are going to outlast the technologies. Skills like resilience, skills like communication skills, adaptability, curiosity, creativity. So these are the skills which we embed into our program, which are really invisible in many ways, but really help the student tide over any fluctuations in the fortunes of the technology that they are embarking upon.
Thank you so much for speaking to us today, and we wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you so much.
offering career and professional training through its retail brands, Aptech also conducts placement workshops to prepare students for job interviews and aptitude tests. Students are taught skills like resume writing, presentation skills, and time management, among other skills, in the workshops to become completely industry ready.
What we expect from students who come and work for us is we expect people to have a good fundamental base. We expect them to have a good balance between the creative and the technical. So from a creative standpoint, we expect people to have certain art fundamentals in terms of their 2D backgrounds and stuff like that. And on the technical side, we expect people to have done some piece of work and have faced real-world problems before we kind of get them onto our system.
We definitely recruit, I think at least a minimum of 200 students per year is at the very least. It also depends upon the kind of projects and the work that are coming in. But I think over the year, and because we have 3 or 4 different business units, so our different business units, and obviously MAC and Arena are catering to all of them. So at a very minimum 200 a year, and I would expect that to easily go up to 300 or 400 in the next few years.
These are the technical skills which we require from students, and Aptech is one academy where we are finding that they have the skill sets which JCB can immediately take them on board. So it's not that we would incur more time in training them internally because they already trained from the Aptech Academy.
A global learning solutions company, Aptech has trained over millions of students worldwide through its 2 main streams of businesses, individual training and enterprise business. And now I'm in conversation with the Chief Marketing Officer of Aptech, Praveer Arora. Welcome to the show, Praveer.
Thank you so much.
So first up, Aptech has multiple brands across verticals. How do you plan to reach out to a wider market?
While ATL and BTL activities do work for us, but we also think that the word of mouth, that the student goes and speaks to his friends and like-minded people helps us. In fact, we've got a lot of people who come back and join us saying that, you know, my friend has done a course so and you know, I would also like to explore the same thing. So it's a mix of ATL, BTL and you know, in-center activities that help us reach out to our target audience.
So how many centers do you currently have, and what's your expansion strategy going forward?
Today have about 1,200 centers across the globe. We're present in India and 40 other countries. We, on an average, for the last 9 quarters, are adding about a center every 3 days. We don't want to over-distribute, but the fact is that there's so much of need in certain spaces that we operate in that there are more and more people who would like to open the centers and train and skill build people for them to get the required jobs. We will continue to go and reach out to places where we are not there.
All right, you've chosen Rahul Dravid as the brand ambassador for your brand. Why did you decide to have him endorse the brand for you?
We thought we should be possibly having some brand ambassador who could influence the parents, who would be able to act as a mentor to, you know, and be known in the market to be a mentor. And when you put all of these together, you know, being a mentor, being a big wall to bounce ideas on, and somebody with a parent which is 40 to 45-year-old relate to, obviously the name that kind of came up was Rahul Dravid, and when we spoke to Rahul, he was more than keen to come and join hands with us.
All right, thank you so much for speaking to us today, Praveer. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
A panel discussion was conducted with stakeholders from different verticals who spoke about their journey with Aptech. I'm joined by Ms. Shikha Khare, franchisee owner Aptech Aviation, Mr. Ramesh Roya, franchisee owner Arena Animation, Mr. Devraj Pabreja, franchisee owner Lakme Academy, powered by Aptech, and Mr. Suresh Madhavan, franchisee owner MAC. Welcome everyone to the show. Mr. Roya, let me start with you. Now, Aptech is the largest non-formal education company that provides tremendous opportunities to young students and professionals. Why did you decide to partner with Aptech?
Within this entire journey, we have to look at the pedagogy, we have to look at the technology, we have to look at the updation of technology, we have to interact with the eventual employer, we have to sync the skills that we create with what the skill is required by the industry where the student is going to get placed. So it is about shared synergies. Aptech specializes in all these aspects.
So Shikha, how does Aptech help their business partners set up their franchisees?
The reason we partnered with Aptech is they are a trusted brand.
they come to your help. They are just a phone call away. Like I am in Nagpur, we have an Aptech Learning Center, but they are just a phone call away. And plus, we see to it that day-to-day basis, we have full information that is passed on. So if a student is ready for placement, the placement cell is there to assist us. So you name it, whether be it helping us with trainers, whether be it placement assistance, they are always there. So initially, of course, it was a lot of spoon feeding because you join and you need that hand holding, and of course, and then you get to things and you can run. So they are always there.
So what kind of support are you getting from Aptech in running your business?
I have been into education for the last 20 years. I have seen the difference between Aptech and other brands which I was handling earlier. Aptech is very practical, very timely assistance, very responsive, very flexible, and wherever you have a problem, they are there to support you.
Mr. Madhavan, so what is that one reason which has enabled Aptech to maintain a strong foothold in the learning industry for so many years?
I am partner with them for the brand Mac. So far, we have trained more than, in my centers, more than 3,000 students over a period of more than 10 years. It's basically, the content is very holistic. For example, our courses are designed in such a way that the child becomes never redundant, wherein he has been trained on multiple softwares. So not necessarily a studio will work on a specific software. So there will be multiple projects that will be coming, and the studios will be working on them, and those will be all based on different softwares. So it is very important that the course content is packaged in such a way that the student has an edge over the others.
Shikha, the government is pushing for skilling the Indian youth. How do you think Aptech is enabling or empowering students with skill development?
Inspirational brands like Aptech are skilling the youth. They are providing them with the right kind of skill sets, not only to get a good job, but at the same time to retain and climb the success ladder. Right. So basically it would be start and then keep yourself abreast with knowledge and keep moving ahead and climb the ladder of success. So skills are absolutely important.
In case of a beauty industry training, the people who are coming are from lower income group families. Plus they are generally women. Now this empowerment of them within a 3 or 4 months training program gives them a job which is in the range of around 15,000 to 35,000 rupees. And most of the people are really getting jobs. That's why we are growing so fast. Within 3 years, the management has actually taken Lapa brand to the top leadership in the country. Now this is very fast growth has come into this.
Great. So lastly, from all four of you, what is that one success mantra that you would like to share with all the aspiring entrepreneurs out there? Shikha, we'll start with you.
The success mantra that I would like to share with entrepreneurs who are watching this show is join a nice trusted brand, and if you have a proper person to guide you through, you can do wonders. And you can not just do wonder in your life, you can bring about a change in lives of lot many, get them skilled, get them hired.
Okay, Mr. Ruya.
What I would like to say from my experience is that you have to trust the brand that you're working with, you have to have faith in it, and you have to put in your share of the hard work. I think nothing beyond that.
Right, Mr. Pupreja.
Basically, the brand is fully trusted. You have to trust the management. Plus, you have to put in all your passion, all your efforts, and give the top quality education to the people, to the students. And basically, this being 80% of the practical things, where the learning really is great, and people become straight away even entrepreneur even within 3-4 months. A lot of people have started their own and are really earning good money. even during the period of training also, we have found that there are students who have started taking freelancing assignments and earning money during the course itself.
Suresh?
I think one piece of information for all the budding entrepreneurs would be extremely passionate about what you're doing. It's the passion that is going to take you to places. And, money is important, money will follow. There are trusted brands like Aptech, which have been in India for 3 decades. They have the best practices in place. Just take the name and start your journey.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for being on the show and sharing those valuable insights with us. Thank you.